on WMIX, on your radio, and online. Lady Rams Volleyball is powered by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. Lady Rams Volleyball is also sponsored by Run Lake College. See how you can save thousands on your education at rlc.edu. The Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square in King City Chrysler. You can count on us. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilk. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto, Banterra Bank, Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, Raising a Hospital, Raising the Bar, Sarah Staley, your country financial agent, Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, and also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square in King City Chrysler, for Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball. Lady Rams pregame show starts now.
And we welcome you in the Changnon Gymnasium. It's senior night tonight. The Lady Rams and the Carbondale Terriers. High school volleyball action has hit you here on WMIX. Video online tonight at mywithersradio.com. Good evening, Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Reese Barnfield joins us on location, fueling the video on mywithersradio.com. Jesse Clark is back in our Mount Vernon studio. We're glad to have all of you with us tonight here on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting, top of the 8 o'clock hour. We're set to bring you volleyball action tonight, as we should see some action here in about 17 minutes or so. This is your Page Agency pregame. Of course, we're glad to have you with us. Page Agency, pagecompanies.net. Find them on Crownview and Mount Vernon. Life, home, mobile, and health. Call 242-7000 when you need a quote. DC tonight, it's the Carbondale Terriers. It's the Mount Vernon Lady Rams coming into tonight's South 7 Conference Showdown. A couple of teams that battled on September the 25th. Lady Rams surprising the Carbondale Terriers on the road.
I look at this match, I mean, you look at the one in September where Mount Vernon won pretty handily, a different Mount Vernon team then than the Mount Vernon Lady Rams are now. The Lady Rams did get a win Tuesday night against Wayne City, but it was a struggle in 3 sets. And then the fact that Mount Vernon lost in not a well-played match on Monday night makes you wonder how the Mount Vernon Lady Rams are going to come out tonight, with it being senior night and the emotions of that of the 3 seniors. But then knowing this is it, and then Tuesday it's win or go home at that point.
Well, win or go home indeed. And you think ahead to these postseason battles that'll be shaping our volleyball postseason in Class 3A. You think about all the new entrants into Class 3A this year. You think about the new teams that we'll see along the way. We'll tell you all about that here a little bit later on your Page Companies pregame. Page Agency, Crownview in Mount Vernon. Call 242-7000 when you need a quote. We'll go ahead and take our first break of the night here on senior night from Changnon Gymnasium. We'll tell you all about tonight's festivities. This is Lady Rams Volleyball from WMIX Sports.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Tigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank, with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The tradition of fine vehicles and great service continues at Second Chance Auto. They've been providing quality cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs for families like yours for over 32 years. And many are priced under $10,000. Plus, most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Bank rate financing available with instant approval. No gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles from your friends and neighbors at Second Chance Auto. Living and contributing back to the community they serve. Located on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Or call 244-4582.
Attention all Medicare Part D pharmacy patients. The annual enrollment period begins earlier this year, October 15th, and ends December 7th. And the Medicine Shop Pharmacy is ready to help you. Stop by or call to make an appointment with Eric Black or Tracy Adams. They'll review your current prescription plan and help you manage your Medicare dollars. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
What we offer to our patients is to sit down with them and answer questions that they may have about their medications, really with the end goal of being to maximize their dollars, because that's, after all, what patients really want. We'll take appointments, we'll sit down with them, take as long as it takes to help them choose a plan that is effective at meeting their needs.
Remember, the good folks at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy are never too busy to take care of you. They look forward to understanding your healthcare needs and will focus on keeping you well. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
To call to make an appointment, call 618-242-8776.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters. And check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining, real equipment, real live all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Brownview in Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professional. Pekin Insurance.
Back to Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to the Lady Rams pregame show presented by the Page Agency on the Crown View in Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Reese Barnfield is with us as well. He brings you the video on MyWithersRadio.com. We're here tonight on WMIX AM 940. Senior night from Changnon Gymnasium. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams host the Carbondale Terriers and a pair of teams that go to different regionals this year for the first time since the 4-class expansion in the 2007-2008 school year. Of course, the Lady Rams will head to the Centralia Regional where they will meet the host Annies on Tuesday night. But for this Carbondale squad, Danny, they now, I believe, head to the Harrisburg Regional in Class 3A where they are the number 6 seed. And I think that might be the shock of the postseason seeding.
Very rare do you see a Carbondale volleyball team with a losing record and or being this about low seeded in a regional. Usually they're one of the dominant forces in the South 7 and have been for years, but a down year right now. Record something like 7-27, 7-26. So they haven't had that stellar year they've been used to in past years. So a different kind of coin for them to take on. Of course, A and Mount Vernon will not be in the same regional with all the teams being added to Class 3A. So very interesting roads to be traveled by these two teams on different places in the 2012 postseason.
Well, it's a very interesting Harrisburg Regional getting underway on Monday night with a pair of play-in games. Monday at 6 at Harrisburg High School, it'll be number 4 Heron versus number 5 Harrisburg. That same night, an hour later at 7 o'clock, it'll be number 3 Murfreesboro and number 6 Carbondale. The winner of Heron-Harrisburg gets number 1 Marion on Tuesday the 23rd. While the winner of Murphy and Carbondale, that Jackson County battle, will get the Massac County Lady Patriots at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. So a very good Harrisburg Regional that features a bit of South 7 talent, but also some of the great Ohio Division talent out of the River to River.
Well, and again, you mentioned that talent, the River to River is, I would say, not named Altoff, kind of ahead of the South 7 in volleyball at this stage in the last decade or so, with the likes of Murfreesboro, Benton having made deep runs in postseason. You throw in the fact Massac County is a very good team program as well. Heron has been good. So I would say the River to River Ohio is ahead of the game. It's going to be an interesting matchup as far as postseason goes when you have these two teams battling.
Well, we'll see how this postseason works out. Plenty more to tell you about here on your Page Insurance pregame show. We'll have your Central Christian Church starting lineups coming up in just a moment. We'll also have a Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard update. We'll tell you what happened in the underclass matches here tonight. We'll also tell you what's going on around Major League Baseball. Share with you an NFL update as well, and there's also some college football going on in the United States here tonight. Glad to have you with us again. The Page Agency pregame, WMIX video online tonight at MyWithersRadio.com. You can always stay up to date on Twitter. Follow us at WMIX Sports, or if you happen to find us on Facebook, we're there as well. WMIX Sports. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk more about the Lady Rams and some of the up-and-down, topsy-turvy play they've had as of late, including Wayne City and Centralia this week, now Carbondale here tonight. This is Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX.
Have you ever been traveling out of town and realized you needed cash? Using another bank's ATM can cost you a few extra dollars in fees to get the cash you need. Well, not anymore. People's National Bank introduces MoneyPass. MoneyPass allows you to use over 23,000 additional ATMs in the United States without any fees. Stop by People's National Bank. Visit peoplesnationalbank.com or moneypads.com to find out more information. People's National Bank, providing our customers the highest quality products and services since 1909. Member FDIC, Equal Housing
The 2012 model year in clearance event is in full swing. Hi, Mike Russell, General Manager, Schmidt Ford of Salem. If a deal's what you've been waiting for, now is the time. On select models, choose from 0% financing or rebates up to $6,000. Trade your current vehicle in and receive up to $1,000 additional rebate on many models. Are you a Farm Bureau member? Great. Receive an additional $500 on most models. You can see the time to save is now. Come see us at Schmidt Ford of Salem, 1815 West Main, Salem, Illinois, or give us a call at 618-548-1711.
Hello, my name's Richard. When my wife had a heart attack, every second felt like an eternity. I wasn't thinking about what hospital had outstanding results or first-class facilities. All I cared about was getting her help fast. Thankfully, I didn't have to think about those things. The ambulance took us to Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. From the second we were admitted, I knew she was in great hands. My wife was immediately treated by an experienced cardiologist. I have no doubt the folks at Good Samaritan saved my wife's life that day. It wasn't until later that I realized Good Samaritan ranks 20% faster than the national average in response time. And they work directly with the prestigious Open Heart program at Washington University. In 2013, Good Samaritan will be opening an all-new regional health center, making their heart care even greater. We're thankful that such quality care exists right here in Southern Illinois.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
This is Joe David Cummins from Community First Bank. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back. Lady Rams Volleyball, WMIX, MyWeathersRadio.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Here tonight, senior night from Changnon Gymnasium. The Lady Rams welcome the Carbondale Terriers to wrap up their regular season schedule. And this is a good matchup to have going into the postseason traditionally. Your Coach Faye Reagan and her team, usually a pretty loaded squad throughout the regular season into the postseason. She is, of course, assisted by legendary Carbondale volleyball coach Jennifer Stanley. Not to mention Ariel Gooch joins as an assistant coach. She played for Coach Stanley in the earlier part of this millennium. So you bring about a Carbondale team day not only well coached, but a lot of discipline and a lot of talent from past years that return. Still a young squad somewhat, not a lot of seniors on this team, but still a lot of talent with a good feeder program, Giant City among others, that feed there at Carbondale High School.
Right, and again, it's a Carbondale team and a program not used to the number of losses this year that they have had to go through and endure. And a Carbondale team that will get better, a very youthful team, as is Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon only has 3 seniors. So, again, a younger Carbondale team that's working to get better. You can see the kids are learning and have improved since that first match in the year against Mount Vernon.
I've improved immensely, as you see the warm-ups on MyWeathersRadio.com. You're listening to us here on WMIX, your Page Agency pregame. Broadcasting from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Find their pre-owned and new inventory online at FordSquare.com. Find them on Facebook. Plenty more coming your way here on this pregame show. And we were talking a little bit briefly before we went to break about the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and their topsy-turvy play as of late. Losing to Centralia here on Monday night. Then unexpectedly, and no disrespect intended to Wayne City, but going to 3 sets with 1A Wayne City, I don't think that's the kind of week the Lady Rams had in mind.
No, and I think Mount Vernon, especially in recent weeks that we have seen the Lady Rams play, basically it's been a struggle. It's been a very choppy effort at times. Stretches of good volleyball in a set and then kind of leveling off. And, you know, the other night against Wayne City had Mount Vernon dead to rights up 15-3 in the 3rd set and gave up the lead at the end. Again, Monday night, not a very good match played by Mount Vernon. So you've had a struggling Lady Rams team kind of trying to steady the rocking ship and find themselves as they go through the end of this regular season.
That they are. We'll get you a Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard update here in just a moment. We need to take a break. This is Lady Rams Volleyball presented by Community First Bank.
What happened to the game last night? Did you hear that score? What did Coach think of the team's effort? Find the answers to these questions and more on the Saturday Sports Show. Every week following the 8 o'clock news, WMIX Sports finds the answers you need and discovers a different side of your favorite coach with our question of the week. Join WMIX Sports for the Saturday Sports Show on AM 940 and MyWeathersRadio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Do you feel like there just isn't enough time to get everything done? Back-to-school errands taking up all of your spare time? Hi, this is Monica Wilt with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon, and I can help. Sign up for online banking at peoplesnationalbank.com and save time by paying all of your bills on the web. Just set up a vendor, enter the amount, and you're done. Online banking from People's National Bank. Let us help you take back your spare time.
People's National Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
How many times have you heard dealers telling you now is the best time to trade? Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. I really do need your truck trade and want to make it worth your time with big savings. It doesn't matter which Ford F-Series truck has your eye because you will save. We are discounting up to $5,500 off of an MSRP on a new 2012 F-150 Super Cab, up to $5,000 off a F-250 Crew Cab, or up to $4,000 off a new 2012 F-250 regular cab. Need a little more power? We can offer up to $6,250 off a new F-250 regular cab diesel or F-350 diesel crew cab. Show me your truck trade and I'll show you savings. Come see one of our sales consultants to save big money and drive away in a Ford F-Series or any Ford Lincoln model. New or pre-owned at Ford Square, 51 Broadway, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
More Lady Rams Volleyball ahead, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back. Lady Rams Volleyball here on WMIX, MyWeathersRadio.com. It's your pregame show presented by the Page Agency on Crown View in Mount Vernon. When you need a quote, give them a call, 242-7000. The Carbondale Terriers invade Changnon Gymnasium night on senior night. South 7 Conference battle, two teams that have gone at it over the years. We talked about Faye Reagan, coach of the Terriers, and legendary assistant Jennifer Stanley, once head coach of this program. In turn, probably need to mention the youth that leads this Mount Vernon Lady Rams volleyball team. Of course, Angie Carroll is in her second year. Courtney Denton back to assist as well, and then legendary Hall of Fame basketball coach Sarah Rennie coaches the freshmen. So this is a very young coaching staff, of course, with some tutelage of Coach Rennie as well. And Danny, some stability finally brought to Lady Rams basketball as Coach Carroll intends to stay here for quite a while.
Well, and that's the thing, is to keep the program stable and get the kids going under a system. And for Mount Vernon, that is the case here. And there have been great strides and improvement in just 2 years so far. And I think the next step for this team, they've had a lot of wins this season. The next step would be to win a regional championship, and maybe that will happen next week.
We shall see. It'll be a tough Centralia Regional. The Lady Rams, as we have told you, head in with the number 2 seed. They are behind the number 1 seeded Benton Rangerettes. Number 3, Centralia Annies. Number 4 will be the Mount Carmel Lady Aces. And the number 5 seed, rounding out the Centralia 3A Regional, will be the West Frankfort Redbirds. West Frankfort and Mount Carmel get things started on Monday night at 6 o'clock. The winner of that one will play Tuesday night at 6 against the number 1 Benton Rangerettes, while the Lady Rams and the Annies will play Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. We'll have that one for you here on WMIX with video online at MyWeathersRadio.com. We hope you'll join us for postseason action. And what a great season it has been, Danny. We've been blessed to be a part of Lady Rams volleyball all throughout the year, making trips to Flora, I feel like we really haven't had to make too many road trips. We've been to Salem. We've been to most of the conference matches. We had to miss a couple due to St. Louis Rams football and the Candidates Forum. But other than that, it's been a pretty good Lady Rams volleyball season. We hope it'll continue deep into the postseason.
Well, that's the thing. It's been a good year and it's a good run. And, of course, when you have the success that Mount Vernon has had this fall, you can understand and enjoy it from all angles and all parts of it, you know, when you have that going on. And you have to enjoy the fact that, you know, Mount Vernon is winning, is doing better, is doing all these things, that it's starting to build and grow, and you're seeing the JV team win their match tonight. So, again, it's starting to start at the top and work its way through the program, and hopefully not just waiting for a class or two to come through, but hopefully a winning volleyball program as well.
Well, no doubt about that. We shall see what happens with the Lady Rams. We need to take a quick break. This is Lady Rams Volleyball pregame on WMIX.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery? And being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with the best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidsons. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays number one. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mount Vernon. Visit dales-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter, and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321, extension 1207, or visit rlc.edu.
With the new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosize, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank, with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX, powered by Community First Bank. Lady Rams Volleyball is on your radio at AM 940 WMIX Mount Vernon and worldwide with audio and video at mywithersradio.com. Free services from Withers Broadcasting.
And we welcome you back, Changnon Gymnasium, Lady Rams Volleyball, your Page Agency pregame as we wrap things up here and get to volleyball action. Senior night from Changnon Gym. Of course, the Lady Rams did honor their three seniors. Number 17, Kelby Quiaba, did not go in numerical order. Whoops. Number 16, Aaliyah Palmer. Number 17, Kelby Quiaba. And number 23, Taylor McGowan. So congratulations to the Lady Rams seniors on fine regular season careers here at Mount Vernon Township High School. They still have one more postseason to go, and of course we salute their parents for helping them become what they have become here with Lady Rams Volleyball, as well as the coaches. All of that, of course. We'll get your Central Christian Church starting lineups. You can watch their webcasts online Friday night and Sunday with their services, thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. We will meet the Carbondale Terriers.
Oh, okay. You were off on a different tangent. You led in differently. Number 1, Jesse Muller. Number 6, Sierra Heckman. Number 11, Callie Bacon. Number 12, McKenna Miller. Number 13, Sophia Baltz. Number 14, Emily Blyer. And number 16, Breon Williams for the Carbondale Terrier volleyball team, who have a record of 7-26.
This lineup is presented by Central Christian Church. Log on to thenewscentral.com Friday night and Sunday morning as you can watch their webcasts. It's all at thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and the loving people. I have a feeling we're going to see some familiar faces tonight for the Lady Rams in their starting lineups here on senior night. Looks like we are going to see, I would have to assume, Alexis Stewart, your libero, wearing number 2, number 11, Molly Kester, number 16, Aaliyah Palmer, number 17, Kelby Quiaba, number 21, Hannah Owens, and number 23, Taylor McGowan. That would be my sincere opinion. I guess I could just look at the bench because they're the ones sitting down.
Yeah, same lineup, same stuff. Wondering what's shaking here.
I don't know if they're...
Are we going to have the lineups, or...?
We had ours, and really, in the grand scheme of things, that's all that matters.
Right.
I really have no clue what is going on right now, and that may not be such a bad thing.
Well, I think something's happened to the PA, and so Carbondale has decided to walk through it, as they would say, to go ahead with the lineups. That is what you're seeing right now. It's the silent starting lineup.
Well, you know what? It worked so flawlessly for that beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner, our national anthem, that sometimes things happen unexpectedly.
Well,
there you go. And we'll get underway here in just a moment, presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. The official voice of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski, Reese Barnfield. Helping bring you the video tonight on MyWithersRadio.com. Jesse Clark keeping us on the air here on WMIX.
When you do things live, anything can happen.
Well, you know what they say. Something about we'll do it live.
Right. And again, when you do it and you get the microphone's dead, done. Nobody knows what's going on. They're checking the box, they're checking the microphones. It's over, it's done with, it's too late. So it's just going to have to be the vocal announcement of the lineup and play on.
Well, you know what it's going to be? It's going to be a quick scoreboard update, of course, presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. At least it will for us anyway. Of course, the Detroit Tigers advance to the World Series as they sweep the New York Yankees in the ALCS, winning 4-0 as they defeat the Yankees tonight 8-1. The Cardinals, after 4, currently lead the San Francisco Giants 2-1. That's also their game lead over the Giants in the NLCS. And then tonight, the WNBA will take the night off. Indiana and Minnesota in the WNBA Finals. That series is tied at 1. In the NFL tonight, of course, Thursday Night Football. Seattle a field goal better than the Giants. Wow. Than the 49ers 6-3 as they have about 10 minutes left in the second quarter. And then, of course, in collegiate football, in the FBS, number 2 Oregon leads Arizona State 8-7. We also had some underclass volleyball here tonight.
Freshman volleyball, Carbondale won both sets, 25-19, 25-16, and JV in 3 sets. Mount Vernon wins 25-14, 19-25, and 25-20.
There you go. Scoreboard updates are presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance and financial service needs, see Tony Wilt on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower, Mount Vernon. Find him online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. We're going to get this one underway eventually.
I got to be at work sometime. It's taking delay.
Freshman match went straight sets. We're up. Oh, and then the JV match went 3. We'll see what happens here tonight in the varsity match. Carbondale will be dressed in their black tops with white numerics. Lady Rams will be in their 3/4 sleeve get-up. They are black sleeves with white tops, of course. Orange numerics trimmed in black. The Lady Rams have black bottoms, while the Terriers have kind of a 3M Scotch-inspired duct tape combo there. Kind of a black, silver, and white camouflage, if you will. You can see him on MyWithersRadio.com.
Reese's Rowdies keep trying to slip through here in front of him.
That's right. We do have Reese's Rowdies here tonight.
Yeah. Or Reese's Rambunctious Rowdies, as we'd like to say.
If Reese were an NFL star, that's what his corner of the field would be. Reese's Rowdies.
Got a few of them keep cutting through
Barnfield's Blitzers. That's what they would be.
Of course, at Changnon Gym for volleyball, they only use the east side of the gym to seat fans, and the west side is supposed to be non-habitable by fans. And we've had a lot of people cross up in the upper deck tonight, and the camera has survived. Is this match ever going to start?
No. And that's fine.
Getting a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, got an interesting email in our inbox. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We are on Facebook as well. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski, Reese Barnfield with us as well. Carbondale will start with the serve. It'll be the Ribeiro, Jesse Mueller. The sophomore smacks it right down the middle. There's Hannah Owens to pick it up. It's to Stewart. Now up front, the senior Gelby Quiaba. Carbondale looking for a turn off the far side. The spike cometh. That'll take a wild hop out of bounds. Thank goodness that's not a stationary cam tonight. We have somebody protect that baby. It's 1-0 Carbondale early
on. First ball of the night in the varsity match hunts the camera down.
Volleyball is a lot like baseball. We talk about it. Yeah. Anytime there's a new person involved, the ball finds them first.
Well, that volleyball found that camera the other night without anybody over there. That was the scariest part.
You bet. Palmer setting up on the far side to cast her into the net court. 4 hits on the Lady Rams. The Carbondale take an early 2-love lead.
Carbondale defending pretty well early on the left side of the net. getting a couple. You can see the orange lines. They're talking about them here on the orange floor.
Miller the serve. It'll be right down the middle to Stewart. Palmer's going to bring it near side. Pushed over. Good job by Hannah Owens. Carbondale looking to set up. That's Heckman. Now the near side. That was to Blyer, who sent it long. Lady Rams get on the board now, trailing 1-2. Lady Rams Volleyball is presented by Community First Bank. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home, and Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC, so the Lady Rams get the serve, but it'll be sent long. An unforced error makes it 3-1.
Very similar start to Monday and Tuesday for Mount Vernon. Treble serving, falling behind early.
Carbondale will get the serve back. That was Blyer down the middle. Lady Rams can't get a return. It went toward the near side of the free throw lane on the basketball floor, and it's going to be 4-1 Carbondale now. Let's see if they can add to it here. Emily Blyer is your server now. The junior setter takes over. They also wear 3/4 length sleeves. That one's going to hit the top of the net. 4-2. Lady Rams cut it in half inadvertently. McKenna Miller, a junior middle hitter, out there for the Terriers as well, among others, as is Brian Williams. It'll find McKenna Miller. Now up front, it's going to be Blyer. She'll drop it off. Good play up front. That'll be a double hit as Baltz was able to get it over. A little trouble for Kirsten McGowan, and that'll make it 5-2 Cedale.
Very similar.
Eerily.
Yes. And boy, Mount Vernon, you're in that funk, you're in that kind of deal. You just have to play your way out of it.
The serve will clear, and there is nobody there up front for the Lady Rams. A little lax on the front line, and give a lot of credit to Alexis Stewart for trying to come up and make the play from the back row. Trailing 6-2 now are the Lady Rams. Carbondale continues the service, and that will come from Olivia White. It's to the back row for Kester. Up front, Palmer, near side, Owens. Owens will pick up the kill. Good job there by Mueller and Emily Blyer to try to make something happen on a dive. Lady Rams get the point, trailing 3-6.
Well, and that's the whole thing is Mount Vernon's got to get a lot more consistent in their vocal stuff. They got to talk.
That one was very close, but it just misses out. It'll be 7-3 Carbondale now on a serve that goes long. Lady Rams Volleyball is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bria at Community First Bank's 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to personal banking. The serve will be off of Stewart. Back row, Quiava up front. Kirsten McGowan swings it right down the middle. That was Carly Willard, the freshman. Carbondale able to sneak a kill through from that left side. A big, powerful hit over the top of the net. 8-3 Carbondale.
Hunting right now. Carbondale's in a little bit of a rhythm. Kind of giving what Mount Vernon's doing the last two nights, giving Carbondale the hope and belief they can win this match.
Willard will serve. It's to Stewart. A little bit of a pancake there. Palmer back to Kirsten McGowan, got it over. Heckman picked it up out of Blyer's reach, and now a good play by Kaylee Bacon. Serving the bacon there. It's going to be
cooking.
Yeah, you betcha, sizzling. It's 9-3. Terriers on top to start us off in this first set, and we will have a medicine shop timeout. Don't forget, it's back this Tuesday. Wait, what's today? Thursday?
Yep.
That does make it this Tuesday. It's Ask the Pharmacist with Eric Black. I believe we were talking about, what are those called, where you get shots?
Flu shots, vaccinations.
Vaccinations, that's what we're talking
Reese
about.
Is yelling from
Ask
over
the Pharmacist with Eric Black and Reese Barnfield. My apologies
that
for
time
that.
of year.
Get to know Eric Black and his staff at the Medicine Shop, proud sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. And now I remind you, I'll do it cleanly this time. Ask the Pharmacist with Eric Black after the 5 o'clock news this coming Tuesday. Reese Barnfield will be in studio as well. Eric will talk about vaccinations in this month's episode. Cleanly done that time. Whoa! Ready to go. 9 serving 3 for the Terriers. It'll continue from the freshman Willard. It's into the back row. Kester picks it up to Palmer. Back to Quiava, looking to bring it across. Sneaks it in the end line. Lady Rams back on the board. They're within 5, 9-4. First set of this varsity match. Glad to have you on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting, the legendary WMIX.
Here comes the thing that Mount Vernon did well early for about half or a little over half the year is serving. Lately, serving points for Mount Vernon have been way down.
Rachel Kirsch on the serve. Bacon sends it back, but there's a good dive by Stewart. A redirect by Palmer up front. They're going to go back to the far side for Miller. There is Palmer. Now Quiava. She'll set up McGowan. Pushes it to the Mueller in the back row. Ooh, great play there by Kirsten McGowan. Good reaction from Molly Kester. Stewart saves it for the Lady Rams. Up front, it is going to be Blyer. Far side, Miller with authority, sneaks it in. Snuck it in the near sideline. It's going to be 10-4 Seadale. Up 6 here in the first set of this varsity match.
I know it's customary for Carbondale to have a Miller on every girls' athletic team the last 25 years. But, boy, when they load her up on that left side of their offensive floor and bring her across, it's game on. Boy, the Rowdies have come in here.
Yes, they have. Amy Moon, the serve for Carbondale. Palmer's looking to set it up down the middle. It'll come. McGowan sends it long. And it will be 11-4 Carbondale.
A little Reese has jumped in. Look at that.
They might be related.
It could be.
11 serving 4 for Moon. Got it over the top, redirected by Palmer. Good dig by Kirsten McGowan. Palmer sends it back. Good job by Palmer, about 3 feet beyond the front row attack line. And it's 11-5. Lady Rams are back within 6.
Mount Vernon right now needs anything. They're 0 of 4 on their service tonight, trying to get points. Haven't got a point that way yet.
Kirsten McGowan on the serve. It goes in the back row. They whiff, but it goes out. Point Carbondale. It's 12-5. We'll find a Rend Lake College player of the game after this one. At Rend Lake College, you get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu. See which program is right for you. Miller the serve. Down the middle. It'll go to Kirsch. Now finding the far side will be Stewart near the circle. McGowan. Mueller up front. Now the far side, it's poked over, but crossing the line. They're going to say she's in the net. She crossed the line as well.
Nope, saying Mount Vernon.
Wow.
Mount Vernon was. They were in the net before Carbondale was, and even over the line.
Williams had 1.5 feet over the line. And this serve from Miller will catch the top of the net cord. However, Carbondale's return will go underneath the net on the Mount Vernon return. It'll be 13-6. Lady Rams down 7. Video on mywithersradio.com is fueled by Dale's Harley-Davidson. Find them online at dales-hd.com. They're on Facebook, they're on Twitter, and they party every weekend. Can't beat it. It's in the back row for Carbondale. Tie roping was Moon. It goes back to the far side. Williams. Lady Rams looking to dig it out of the net. Taylor McGowan saves it. Moon to the near side for Blyer. Over the top. It'll be Quiava to pick it up. Palmer pushes it to the left side. There's Miller. Good job by Moon. Far side to Williams looking for the spike. Sneaks it in. She's threaded the needle down the left side. It's 14-6 Terriers.
Mount Vernon has had nobody over there on that left side, or what would be the Mount Vernon right side of the defense. And Carbondale taking full advantage early and often with that.
Mueller will serve the libero for the Terriers. Down the middle to soft serve to Kirsch. Far side Palmer now to McGowan, who tips. Carbondale not ready, unsuspecting for the redirect to the near side. Blyer some issues, try to get Moon. It's going to be 14-7. Lady Rams Volleyball presented by Community First Bank with 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dixina, and Woodlawn. Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of the Lady Rams. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Here it comes from Carbondale. The spike off of the backboard, no play. Good job there. A powerful one from Sophia Baltz. And the junior middle hitter comes up big on that one for the Terriers. Puts them back on up 8, 15-7, something like that.
15-7 and Carbondale rolling right now.
Blyer to the back row. It'll be Stewart looking to set something up. Far side, it was Kester on the near side. Owens. There's McKenna Miller. Now to Baltz into the net. She was set up almost perfectly by Emily Blyer. Baltz can't come away with the kill. It'll be 15-8. See what happens here. 8 serving 15 for the libero, Alexis Stewart. Finds her counterpart there. Mueller in the back row. Blyer to the far side. Here it comes, deflected by the Lady Rams. Could have been a lift, but Molly Kester will get it across. Great play by Heckman initially for Carbondale. Now it's Williams on the far side. Kester got a piece. It'll be off the practice backboard. And it's 16-8 Terriers.
Mount Vernon served 8 times in this match so far. They have yet to come away with a point off their serves. 0 for 8 so far.
If you love those stats, you'll love our Heartland Accounting post-match stats at our Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. They're going to send it over the far side. It'll be Kelby Quiava to get it across. Blyer got it from Heckman. Now it'll be Baltz on the near side. Lady Rams looking for a turn. There's a battle up front, crossing the line. Some issues from Carbondale. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Twitter first can be good and bad.
Yeah. Look, the bad has reared its ugly head. Not ours, but others.
Olivia White, the server for Carbondale, up 17-8. It'll be Kirsten McGowan sneaking in the left side. Kill for Mount Vernon. And it's 17-9.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs, 4,000 less. Log on to rlc.edu. So you can save thousands. They're celebrating 10 years at their Murphy Wall Pinckneyville campus on Tuesday at 6. You ought to join them. 3 stadium cups until they run out. Door prizes at the Murphy Wall campus at Rend Lake College in Pinckneyville. The serve for the Lady Rams goes long. Still no service points. Now 18-9 Carbondale.
Yeah, still no points.
The freshman Willard with the serve. Stewart got a piece of it up front. Palmer now to the near side. Hannah Owens sneaks it between the two Carbondale defenders near the back row. White and Willard. Alliteration alley there. Couldn't do anything with it. Back within 8, the Lady Rams. 10-18. Hard to believe it's been 10 years for that Murphy Wall campus in Pinckneyville. 18-10 off of the serve from Kirsch. Blyer's going to send it to the far side. McKenna Miller over the top. Digging it out is Cuyaba. The Palmer up top. Kirsten McGowan near side. Good job there. Blyer unsuspecting. Tips it up in the air. Goes to the back wall. It's 18-11. Lady Rams get a service point.
Yep, 1 for 9. 1 for 9 for the Lady Rams. Yeah.
I love you and I hate you, Twitterverse.
Yeah.
The serve from Kirsch. Miller some trouble with it. It'll go now to McKenna Miller on the far side. Good job by Kirsch to dig out up front. Palmer passes near side. Kesser's in the net. She did a good job tucking her feet. She paid a little bit too much attention to where her foot location was and really couldn't connect on the potential spike. It's 19-11 Terriers as they get the serve back. It'll be Amy Moon, the sophomore setter for Carbondale. Lady Rams are down 8. It's going to be Cuyaba up front to Palmer. Sets it up. Here comes Taylor McGowan over the top. Good job by McKenna Miller to save. Moon back to Miller on the give and go. Blocked the net. It's going to be out of bounds. No, Carbondale did not touch it. It'll be a point for Carbondale.
Mount Vernon did. They had to block Mount Vernon, but after that, it was not good.
20-11, Moon on the serve. It'll just cross on the near side. Palmer looking to set up Kester. Over the top, Miller picks it up, back row. To the front we go. It's going to be Moon. Leaves it for Bacon, and that's going to be deflected out of bounds off of Lady Rams, 21-11. Video on MyWithersRadio.com is fueled by Dale's Harley-Davidson, where they trade for anything. No smoke in the mirror deals at Dale's. They have bikes as low as $29.95. A party every weekend, and you can find them online at dales-hd.com. The serve will be wide left. Lady Rams will get a point here and a reprieve. It's 21-12.
Down 9. They're going to have to reprieve into something, that's for sure. They've come out slow of foot here in the first set.
Kirsten McGowan will serve. Ooh. Wow, Olivia White's in trouble with that. Off balance there in the back row. It's going to be 21-13 within 8, Mount Vernon. We're in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler Center, where they have 1.9% financing for 84 months on Ram 1500s. Got to get there. 1603 Broadway, Mount Vernon. Near side, Miller on the return. Blocked back at the net by Molly Kester, but it's out of bounds. No touchy by Carbondale. It'll be 22-13. The Dogs fighting back up a 9-point lead. Let's see what happens. They're on the near side. Carbondale looking for a return. It's going to be up front. It's Bacon. Good job there by Carbondale looking for the return. 22-13 here in this first varsity set. Carbondale on top. Lady Rams got the return. Blyer's going to set up Williams on the far side. Takes a bad bounce off of Stewart. Couldn't get back far enough to try to attempt the bump, and it's going to be 23-13.
Carbondale has as good offense tonight I have seen all year of all the matches we have done with passing and setting for their big killers.
Wow, 23, make it 24-13 now. It is set point here in the first set. Lady Rams Volleyball is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. They are the official voice of Lady Rams. They have 5 locations, and friends and neighbors on staff will understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Here comes a serve by McKenna Miller. There to pick it up is Kirsch. Redirected up front by Palmer. She keeps it alive, gets the kill, and it's 14-24. Still set point. (14-24). Aaliyah Palmer on the serve. Here it comes, and that's going to be long. And Carbondale will win this first set, 25-14. We'll tell you all about the second set in just a moment. With 5 locations of Mount Vernon, Dix, Ina, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams on WMIX. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 25-14. Carbondale wins the first set. This is Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX.
Startup businesses may come in the door, they're pretty green.
Randy Atkinson, owner of Heartland Accounting, on why he is a small business expert.
I have had businesses where I've talked to people in their garage and have grown it to work in 3 states. There's a lot of tremendous opportunity to help people from the very inception of their business, whether it's just talking about what does it take to become successful, what sorts of things do we need to stay legal. I feel very qualified to help people get to where they want to be. I've had that experience and have helped that situation become successful.
Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
The tradition of fine vehicles and great service continues at Second Chance Auto. They've been providing quality cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs for families like yours for over 32 years. And many are priced under $10,000, plus most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Bank rate financing available with instant approval. No gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles from your friends and neighbors at Second Chance Auto, living and contributing back to the community they serve. Located on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, or call 244-4582.
Don't just dream about a better job. Go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Red Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Red Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Bigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. This is Bree Ashley from Community First Bank. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us. Lady Rams Volleyball Senior Night. Here tonight against Carbondale. Carbondale wins that first set by a final of 25-14. The Lady Rams are going to need to win this one to stay alive here tonight.
Going to have to win back-to-back. It's going to have to be a 3-setter if Mount Vernon wants to win on senior night.
You betcha.
But this Carbondale team, again, as I said, in the first set, played about as well as I have seen a team this fall that we have broadcast and covered or done games for, because they were just in tune, in sync, and clicked.
St. Louis Cardinals have a 3-1 lead over San Francisco in the bottom of the 5th with a runner on second. And unsure of the outs. Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. Tony wants you to come in and join the State Farm team. He's located at the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. Online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Rattles the net court on the opening serve. Carbondale gets the return off from Bacon. And it comes to the outside. Unable to get a good return off. Good job there by Aaliyah Palmer. Had them distracted from the get-go. They were waiting for the foot fault. And it's 1-0 Lady Rams.
Wasn't close to a foot fault from our great angle here.
She'll have another coming. There it is. Clears it this time. McKenna Miller ducks out of the way thinking it's going to be out. Wise decision there under the circumstances. But it sneaks in, and the Lady Rams have a 2-0 lead.
Mount Vernon had 2 service points in set 1. They have 2 already here in set number 2.
So Palmer will serve. Lady Rams are up 2-0 here, set number 2 after losing the first, 14-25. Palmer gets it in the near side. Williams up front. It's going to be Heckman up to the right side, pushed over by Blyer. The point. Which way's the point going?
Point goes to Carbondale.
He pointed one way and then the other.
Mount Vernon, he was pointing, signaling in the net for Mount Vernon, and pointed to Carbondale for the point.
Wow. Mueller the serve, the libero for Carbondale. It's to Stewart, now Palmer. Far side, Kelby Kay sends it long. We're tied at 2, just like that.
Yep. Mount Vernon's not been very accurate with their passing and kills tonight.
WMIX Sports and Mobile Studios driven by Ford Square. The serve from Mueller, back row Stewart. Up front, Palmer leaves it for Taylor McGowan. Ooh, good spike, but it's right to Stewart. Now the near side, it's going to be balled in the net, but there's Taylor McGowan to ensure it doesn't get over. It's 3-2. Lady Rams are back on top. Interesting. So Molly Kester will serve. And here we go. Lady Rams will rely on the junior here, trying to get some service points off of the ground. It goes. It's to Mueller, swing and a miss. Out, though, as it's long, and it's 3-3. We're tied again.
The Achilles heel. Started out the year as a strength for Mount Vernon, the serving, and here lately it has not been very good for Mount Vernon.
No, it has not whatsoever. Wild serve from Mueller. It's off of Stewart, out of bounds in the back row, and it is 4-3 Carbondale. Just like that. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Down the middle it goes. There's Stewart to pick it up. Front row to Palmer, now to the near side, Cuiava. There's Blyer. Good job by the Terriers here. Baltz will get it across. Stewart to pick it up in the back row. Sends it up front. Palmer's going to drop it off. Owens tips it over to the front. Stayed behind the line. We're tied at 4.
Yeah, Mount Vernon playing a lot more vigor here in this second set.
Oh, definitely. And the serve from Stewart was to McKenna Miller. Now Baltz will send it wide to the right and long. 5-4, Lady Rams on top. Tell you about our booster sponsor, Sarah Staley. Tomorrow is a day that anything could happen. Are you ready? When you meet with Sarah Staley at Country Financial Mount Vernon, you get a one-on-one relationship and a plan to meet your goals. Country Financial. What's your idea of financial security? The serve from Mount Vernon. They're still trying to battle back here off of the Carbondale return. Baltz got a redirect, tipped it past Kirsten McGowan, who got a hand on it. And we're tied at 5. So Carbondale will regain the serve. And Lady Rams really showing a lot more attention to detail as well as sense of urgency here in set number 2, tied at 5. Serve will come from Olivia White. Lady Rams get the immediate return. It'll be Blyer setting up to the near side. McKenna Miller, good dig there by Hannah Owens. Unfortunately, nobody there to back her up at the net. They waited too long to go after it, unsuspecting of what was happening. It's 6-5 Carbondale.
Well, it slowed down a little bit. Mount Vernon's got a little advantage here.
That they do. 6-5, Terriers on top. Lady Rams will be Stewart in the back row. Got the return to Miller. She's going to send it up front. Blyer will touch. It's the Baltz off the net cord. Good return by Hannah Owens after Kester sent it left. Good teamwork there by the Lady Rams. It'll be Cuiava into the back row. Palmer sets up Hannah Owens looking for the kill. It's long. No touch from Carbondale, no redirect. It'll be 7-5 Terriers.
Now, Hannah didn't have her footwork in order that time. Kind of got tangled up a little bit. Didn't do a real good job of getting herself set that time, and hit it long because of it.
And it will be a serve that just kind of drops. Molly Kester got a piece of it, but it's 8-5 Terriers now.
That's where you got to talk. Playmates have to talk in that situation. I got it, you got it. Somebody's got to call that.
Not sure what that was, but it'll be a point for the Lady Rams.
Somebody opened the door, knocked that wind. That wind knocked it down.
8-6 now. Lady Rams are within 2. They will get the serve. Red Lake College will have a player of the game coming up after this one at RLC. Get a quality education and save thousands. Log on, rlc.edu. See which program is right for you. Near side it'll go. It's McKenna Miller at the net. There's Owens, but nobody there to rescue again. Lady Rams not very strong with the help side defense tonight to borrow a basketball term.
Again, that's part of the deal of communicating and moving and being a unit as one. Right now, Mount Vernon's struggling with those two aspects of the game in half court.
Here comes the freshman Willard to serve again. Good save by Owens. Kester went left. Kirsten McGowan's a good teamwork to get it across. It'll be Blyer to the near side. McKenna Miller, it'll be blocked, but it's right back out of bounds. Point Terriers, 10-6. Community First Bank of the Heartland's been with us all season long. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, ComFirst keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Return came from the left for the Lady Rams. Nobody to get it out of the net, and it's 11-6 Terriers. Timeout, Carbondale. This timeout is, Mount Vernon. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop. 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. But they invade the studios on Tuesday nights, the 4th Tuesday of every month, for Ask the Pharmacist with pharmacist Eric Black of the Medicine Shop. This week, the topic will be vaccinations. So call in your questions to Eric Black, pharmacist from the Medicine Shop, 242-6552. The WMIX News line. It's right after the 5 o'clock news Tuesday night. Ask the Pharmacist with Eric Black. Get to know Eric Black and his staff of the Medicine Shop. They are proud sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams. Or I wouldn't be talking about Ask the Pharmacist here. Or maybe I would.
Well, it's that time of year where questions like that are going to become more important as we head into the fall-winter year. Reese shaking his head over there agrees with me. You got a time for vaccination. Do I do it? Do I not? What do you do? What's happening? All that stuff.
You have it all thought out. You need to call and ask Eric Black some questions on Tuesday night.
You know, is it good for me at my age, other ages, young and old, and different? I mean, that's the things people are wanting to know.
You betcha. Here comes the serve from Willard. It's into the back row for Stewart. Palmer sends it to the far side. Owens lobs it over the top. Willard to pick it out in the back row. Blyer to the near side. She finds McKenna Miller. Nice little lob. Good job by Palmer to rescue it. McGowan got a good piece on it. Couldn't get it over, but there's Owens there on the left side from Palmer. Over the top again. Nobody there to back up. The back row is just sitting steady, even though the trajectory would suggest it's not coming that way. Failing to get up front to help out. That'll happen.
Yes, it will.
Here comes the Willard serve. It is to Stewart. Now Palmer centers for Kirsten McGowan. Over the top inside the right. It'll be 12-7. Lady Rams are back within 5, and we'll have Kirsch in for Hannah Owens as Kirsch will serve. Talk about a young woman paying dividends this season. 7 serving 12. Here comes Kirsch. She's been known to rally off some points off of the service. Blyer's going to leave it for Bacon. There's Kester to pick it up. Palmer back to the far side for Kester. Didn't look like it cleared, but it cleared and it came back, so the hit's a reset. Kester got it over. There's Mueller. Blyer down central to Bacon. There's Stewart in the back row coming near us. Good job by Cuiava to save. It'll be Kester far side. Gets it over. Good volleying for the Lady Rams. Blyer's going to leave it for Bacon. Good job by Kirsch on the dig. Palmer up front loses the battle. McKenna Miller and Kaylee Bacon had other plans. And it's 13-7.
Miller and Bacon right now are dominating this match. I mean, they have flat taken over the offensive side of it and started to dominate here.
So 13-7, and here it comes. Near side, it is Aaliyah Palmer. It will a battle up front. McGowan just could not get there in time. Gave it a great effort. And the Terriers' lead extends here. We need to tell you about Dale's Harley-Davidson. They bring you the video on MyWithersRadio.com. We'll tell them after this play concludes. Left side, it is Kester to the back for Cuiava. Kirsten McGowan. Got the return for Lady Rams. It'll come near side. It's blocked at the net, but it's on the Mount Vernon side. McKenna Miller picks up the kill. It's 15-7.
And you said that perfectly because Mount Vernon's had it there every time, but Mount Vernon's problem is Coach Carroll's pointing it out, blocking with her hands backwards, not forward.
Serve will come from Moon, and it'll be redirected up front by Bacon. 16-7 Terriers. Dale's Harley-Davidson, they trade for anything. No smoke in the mirror deals at Dale's. They have bikes as low as $29.95, a party every weekend, and Dale's is the only Harley dealer in Southern Illinois that offers a 10-year life cycle warranty. Dales-HD.com. Moon the serve. A Moon shot in the back row. Cuiava up front. Palmer. Far side. Kester, but it's picked up in the back row by the Terriers. Bacon into the net. It's 16-8. Lady Rams crawling back slightly.
They'll cut the lead in half, trying to dig their way back into this one.
It'll be McGowan on the serve. 8-16 is your service. Picked up by White. Now to Moon, and McKenna Miller is going to nail that one in. A lot of heat put on that fastball, and it's going to be 17-8 Carbondale.
You do not want to be not paying attention when she gets up there, Miller and Bacon. Now Miller will serve. She means business.
You bet she does. Kirsch had a piece of it. It's to Stewart. It's going to be Leah Palmer to get it over. They're going to set it up to the near side. It comes, and there's Breon Williams to get the points and off of the kill. It's 18-8.
I'm telling you what, this Carbondale team for 7-26 isn't too bad.
8 serving 18. It comes to the left side. Kelby Cuiava got it to Palmer. It's blocked to the net. Looked like that could have been a lift there. No call. It'll be up front. Moon got a piece of it. It's to Palmer. Taylor McGowan back to Palmer. Threads the needle. It'll go off at the back row out of bounds. 18-9. Lady Rams trying to mount the comeback. With 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dick, Sina, and Woodlawn, Beauty First Bank is proud to be the official voice of Lady Rams Volleyball. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. I need to fire my copy editor, which is me. 9-18. The Palmer serve off of the jump to the near side. Breon Williams apiece. Moon with it. Backside, it's going to be Blyer to clean it up. Left side, it was Kester. Now to the near side will go. It's a block at the net. 19-9 Terriers.
Yeah, they have got it rolling. Carbondale, you can see, hopping their step, giddy up right now, and they feel a 2-set sweep coming on here on the road.
You betcha. 4-1 Cardinals, top of the 6th over at San Francisco. That scoreboard update's presented by Tony Wilt. Talked about Anthony after this. It's Taylor McGowan looking for the kill. Got it off of Mueller in the back row. And it's now 19-10. For all your insurance, financial service needs, see Tony Wilt in Mount Vernon or online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Kester with it. Will serve here for the Lady Rams. They're going left to right as you watch on MyWithersRadio.com. Up front, it's going to be tipped over to the front row. Good pickup by Palmer.
Carbondale in the net.
Yikes.
19-11.
We'll have a Ren Lake College player of the game after this one. At Ren Lake College, get that quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu. See which program is right for you, whether you're a traditional or non-traditional student. 11 serving 19. There's Kester. Left side, it'll be back to the right now. Pushed over by Breon Williams. Guayava got a piece of it. It's back to Taylor McGowan. Looking to go left. Nobody there to back up Moon. Mueller was caught on the near side. Tried to come from behind underneath on the far. To the far, rather. It's 19-12. Lady Rams down 1.
And tell you that Taylor McGowan's been very successful from not being at the net killing, but being back a little bit from it, knocking points down. 4 of those tonight for her.
It'll be Moon. It'll come down the middle, and it'll be sent. Ooh.
It was.
Sent in.
Yeah.
I was blocked by
my head
technology, which I'm absolutely fine with.
I'm
no
telling
issues
you,
whatsoever.
it had grazed the orange line. Beautiful call by
the men in white.
Oh, yeah. They did. They hit that
You're
one
pure.
right on the head. Yep.
20 serving 12 for Blyer. It's into the back row for Stewart. Up front, Palmer at the attack line. Leaves it for Owens. Over the top. Good dive by Blyer. No joust with the net that time. Clean hit by Carbondale. Owens tipped it back to Palmer. Now Cuiava got it over. Looking for Breon Williams. Good save on the dig by Mount Vernon. That was Palmer who had a piece of that one off of McGowan. Blyer looking to set up to the far side. Here comes the Carbondale attack. And there it is. Kill for Sierra Heckman. How about Dale's HD? They bring you the video on MyWithersRadio.com. There's a party every weekend. No kidding. Log on to Dales-HD.com, or better yet, click on that little Dales icon right above your video window on our website. Follow them on Twitter and like them on Facebook. 21-12 Carbondale. Blyer with the serve. It'll come to the back row, and it'll be long. Good job by Alexis Stewart to let it go. Made the right decision. 21-13. So 13 serving 21. Stewart, we're in the second varsity set. Lady Rams lost the first, 14-25. Near side it comes. There is Heckman. But Stewart had other ideas. It went up front to Palmer. There's Stewart to tip it up to Palmer. Far side, Owens. Will it come? It's over the top. There's Blyer. Near side it goes. Breon Williams. Oh, smokes it off of Aaliyah Palmer. And so the 16s do battle. It's now 21-13. Make that 22-13. Community First Bank brings you Lady Rams Volleyball here on WMIX. More on them after the white serve. Kester to Palmer, now to the near side. We'll have a violation on Carbondale. You could hear that loud smack from Kelvin Cuiava off the hands of the initial front row. And man, Carbondale, the violation is 23. No, it's a point. It's on the Lady Rams. My apologies. It's 23-13. So Lady Rams trying to battle here. Far side, it'll be Owens on the return. Good job there by McKenna Miller to Blyer. Now back to Miller, give and go. Lady Rams don't have the return. They weren't expecting it to go right off of the Stewart smack. And it'll be match point, 24-13. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. ComFirst is at home, and Dick Sign of Woodlawn and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, and that'll rattle off the top of the net court on the serve. And that's how we wind her down. 25-14, 25-13. Carbondale wins in straight sets. We owe you a Tony Wilt scoreboard update. We'll get to that in our postgame show. Reminder, Tony Wilt and State Farm Insurance. He is located on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. Online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We'll take a break. When we come back, it'll be your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Lady Rams Volleyball, presented by Community First Bank.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or MyWithersRadio.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at MyWithersRadio.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive you.
I'm Edie Valdes, Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next ride weather.
It's going to be clouding up this evening and then a shower around late at night, although temperature 44. More tomorrow, a lot of clouds, breezy, cool, a little more than a shower or two into the evening, high about 55. And then for tomorrow, lingering clouds and quite cool, low around 40 degrees. The outlook for Saturday, though, turns mostly sunny. A little milder afternoon. High temperature of 61 and partly sunny and warmer on Sunday. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Out with the old and in with the new. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. That's exactly what you'll say when you see the new 2013 Ford Explorer, Ford Escape, and Ford Edge. All three of these leaders in the SUV crossover class boast futuristic sync with My Ford Touch technology, quality audio from the Sony sound system, as well as available Bliss technology. But the coolest features may be the discount. Save up to $2,000 off MSRP on a new Escape or Explorer and up to $3,400 on the Edge. Come see one of our sales consultants to save big money on any Ford and Lincoln model. New or pre-owned at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway, Mount Vernon. I also invite you to visit us online at FordSquare.com and find us on Facebook.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Red Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Red Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
With two new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosise, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
We welcome you back to the Changnon Gymnasium, a bittersweet senior night for the Lady Rams. Proud to honor the three seniors, but unfortunately comes up with a loss against the Carbondale Terriers. Straight sets, it's a final, 14-24 and I believe 14-25, 13-25, my apologies, as Carbondale wins this South 7 Conference matchup in straight sets. DC and I will have all the numbers in just a bit. We'll take a break. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show on WMIX.
Attention all Medicare Part D pharmacy patients. The annual enrollment period begins earlier this year, October 15th, and ends December 7th. And the Medicine Shop Pharmacy is ready to help you. Stop by or call to make an appointment with Eric Black or Tracy Adams. They'll review your current prescription plan and help you manage your Medicare dollars. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
What we offer to our patients is to sit down with them and answer questions that they may have about their medications, really with the end goal of being to maximize their dollars, because that's, after all, what patients really want. We'll take appointments, we'll sit down with them, take as long as it takes to help them choose a plan that is effective at meeting their needs.
Remember, the good folks at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy are never too busy to take care of you. They look forward to understanding your health care needs and will focus on keeping you well. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
To call to make an appointment, call 618-242-8776.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery and being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with the best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidsons. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays number one. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mount Vernon. Visit dale-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
For more scores and insights, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Changnon Gymnasium, the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Not really much to do here tonight. We do owe you one more scoreboard update. We also owe you, I guess, the Heartland Accounting post-game stats. We'll get to those in just a second. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. I say we go to the Heartland Accounting post-game stats. I got the thumbs up.
Well, ready when you are.
Yes, sir.
Sitting here just waiting away. Alexis Stewart had 3 digs. Molly Kester a dig. Rachel Kirsch 2 digs. Aaliyah Palmer an ace, 1 dig, 3 kills. Kelba Kuyava a dig and a kill. Hannah Owens 4 kills. Kirsten McGowan 1 block, 1 dig, 3 kills. And Taylor McGowan 2 blocks and 4 kills. As Carbondale wins tonight 25-14, 25-13.
There you have it. Those stats are calculated by Heartland Accounting. Your small business expert. They're located at 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. They are your small business expert for a reason. Get started right and let Heartland Accounting help make you a success. We'll give you that State Farm scoreboard update when we come back. We need to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the Rindley College Player of the Game as well. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Lady Rams fall in straight sets tonight to Carbondale, 14-25, 13-25. This is Mount Vernon Volleyball presented by Community First Bank.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Tigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery and being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with the best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidsons. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays number 1. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mount Vernon. Visit dales-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Red Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Red Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
This is Lady Rams Volleyball on WMIX. Time for the Rend Lake College Player of the Match.
And we welcome you back to our Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show, WMIX, MyWithersRadio.com. We do owe you one final State Farm Insurance scoreboard update, of course. We will go ahead and get to that. The Detroit Tigers beat the New York Yankees to win the ALCS and head to the World Series 8-1 today. The Cardinals in the bottom of the 6th with runners on lead the San Francisco Giants 4-1. Cardinals lead that series right now 2-1. WNBA takes tonight off in the WNBA Finals with Indiana and Minnesota. They played last night. In the NFL tonight, it's a field goal battle. Seattle leads San Fran 6-3. College football tonight, FBS, top 25. Oregon leads Arizona State 36-7 with 12:20 left to go in the second.
Wow.
How about volleyball scores tonight in terms of our underclass
Freshman Carbondale won 25-19, 25-16. Mount Vernon won the JV match, though, 25-14, 19-25, and 25-20.
There you have it. Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance, for all of your insurance financial service needs. See Tony Wilt. He is on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower, Mount Vernon, online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We also need to get you a Rend Lake College. What you got? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Jared Shaner is still in the house, ladies and gentlemen. And we are still on the air. And, of course, he has probably been here since about 3:30 this morning.
15-hour workday, he says.
What, 3:30?
3:30 a.m. to...
Oh, 6:30. Pardon me. I must have been on Pacific time.
Yeah. Wisconsin shorts.
Alaska time.
Not sure what the shirt underneath is. He's got his Wisconsin shirt. If he's got Mount Vernon on today.
What's the freshman score? Us? I figured, but I didn't want to be totally stupid.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to the Mount Vernon freshmen, 52-0 winners over the Highland Bulldogs tonight in freshman football. That means the Mount Vernon Rams freshmen finished this season undefeated.
Yes.
A remarkable feat. We congratulate the Mount Vernon Rams freshman football team. We'll have an image for them on Facebook a little bit later on. But none of the freshmen, Jared Shaner, not eligible to be our Rend Lake College Player of the Game. That's the last thing we have to do tonight. Our RC Player of the Game I mean players, pardon me. I think it's a trio.
Yeah, it's the seniors. Senior night, seniors.
There you have it. Our seniors, congratulations to them on a great career here in the regular season. Their career's not over yet. I always feel silly saying that. But Aaliyah Palmer, Kelby Quiaba, Taylor McGowan, fine Lady Ram careers. That's going to pretty well do it for us tonight here on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Lady Rams fall in varsity action. 14-25, 13-25 to Carbondale in straight sets. For Danny Czerwinski and Reese Barnfield, Jesse Clark as well back at our studios. I'm Chris Hugo reminding you that we'll be back on the air with Lady Rams Volleyball on Tuesday night. We will also have Rams football tomorrow night for you. Stay tuned to Twitter, Facebook, and WMIX for all the details. Well, postseason for volleyball starts Tuesday night. We'll be there. We hope you'll join us then. From Changnon Gymnasium, good night.
Thank you for listening to Lady